But there was Pete Hegseth in Iowa testing the political waters for a presidential run. Well, I guess any man delusional enough to think bombing Iran would end well, I guess he would also be delusional enough to think he's qualified to be president. Pete Hegseth is that perfect blend of toxic male impotence mixed with alcohol fear that masquerades as arrogance, stupidity posing as confidence, all folded into a genetic predisposition towards cruelty, bigotry, hatred of women, all of which is papered over by a counterfeit Christianity comprised of nothing more than cherry pickings from the Old Testament. Tell me one thing Jesus ever said that justifies your behavior. Pete Hegseth, seen here, slathered in some of his neo-Nazi tattoos. He was crapping on trans soldiers during his campaign appearance. He was literally crapping on American soldiers during the campaign stop. We all know what's going on, what he's doing to our soldiers. It's not just the trans soldiers he's dishonoring. We all know about the mental health crisis on board the USS Abraham Lincoln. Dog food, 250 days with no shore leave. They're finally getting shore leave. No soap, no toothpaste, shortages of potable water, and little to no sanitation. Pete Hegseth calls that a lie. Donald Trump says it's a lie. He said 250 days isn't enough, that they should be out there longer. We are now discovering more about how Trump and Hegseth serve as stewards of our military, who they hide behind. We're discovering that the USS Gerald Ford, the largest aircraft carrier in the world, was finally sent home after 300 straight days without rest. Their toilet systems broke down. There was damage to the fires. It was a nightmare. The USS Benfold, is that named after Benfold's Five? I don't know. What USS Benfold? A guided missile destroyer in the South China Sea, we now discover went 4 days without air conditioning, toilets, and power. But there was Pete Hegseth in Iowa testing the presidential waters because that's the only water he feels safe on. It's not like Hegseth's going to go visit any of our sailors stranded at sea and expect to be welcomed with open arms. Hey, there's the alcoholic who says we're lying about conditions on our ship. Welcome aboard. Can I interest you in a lukewarm plate of kibbles and bit? The man should be arrested. He's a war criminal. Pete Hegseth is a war criminal. Well, on Monday, the 60-day truce between the United States and Iran expired. Trump acknowledged that he failed to secure a permanent peace. And then he said, I am now commanding Iran to wave the white flag of surrender. And Iran said, yeah, it's on its way. We're about to do that. No, Iran responded by essentially telling Trump, you are no longer relevant. Jared Kushner, for some reason, is the peace delegate, and now he's giving interviews saying, well, we're getting offers from the Iranians. No, you're not. He says Trump doesn't want to rush into it. Yeah, doesn't want, because he always weighs all his options first. He would never rush into anything like deciding to attack Iran on February 20th and then commence bombing on February 28th. He doesn't rush in to anything.